Video I'm going to tell you two things. First, uh, how to create a content in Magnolia, and then how to publish the same content from Magnolia author to public server. So let's start with that. And what I will do, I will log in Magnolia author server. So I will use the same credential, super user as username and super user as password. Yeah, now I logged in, and here you can see the app section. Here we have two apps, that is page and asset. So for creation of any content, mainly we have to use these two apps. So I will tell you how we can proceed with that. And apart from this, one information, if you want to create any content, any page inside the Magnolia, you have to use this asset. So asset, it is what? Asset, you can say, it's a collection of what all images you have. We can refer this asset as the collection of all the images. So first, what you have to do to create a content, you have to upload your all the images what you are going to use in that Magnolia page. So all these images you have to upload here in that Magnolia asset section. So you can see at the right hand side, here we have upload asset. This is for if you want to upload a single image or something like that, you can use that. And if you have a zip file of that, then you can use the second option, upload zip archive. So now, yeah, there is one more thing, we can segregate this image section by using that folder. So by using the third option, add folder, you can create a folder and you can put all the images, whatever. If you want any kind of segregation, you can create a folder and put all that stuff in that, and then you can reuse the component in Magnolia for creating the page. So this is the thing. Here what I have done, I have already uploaded two images. So these images I will use in the content. It means when I will create a page, I will use that image. Yeah, so now we'll proceed to the second part of this, that is page. So here you can see we have a one option, that is a add page. So what I will do, I will click on this, and here I will get that uh, dialog box where I have to put the name of page. So I will take it as a home, and then I will select the basic template. Then I will go next, and here I have that page title. So I have already created content for this. I will use the same. My title will be welcome to our website, and same window title I will use the same, and navigation title I will use the home. And I have already created the extract for that. I will use the same. Yeah, this one, and I will keep here in the extract, and then I will commit. Yeah, so here you can see I have created page successfully. And we can also, if we want any modification, we can use this edit page, and we can go uh, we can use that option for editing any kind of. And if you want to put more properties inside the page, you can refer this option, and you can see whatever information we have filled, it is populated here. And here you can see there are some keyword or something you want to put inside that metadata in the page, you can keep here those information. So this is the thing I have shown you. And apart from this, I will create a footer, uh, and I will use the asset in this page. So I will use this option, new main component. So I will click here, and I will select here image, and I will use the location what it will be. So I will use bottom, and then next, and I will select the image from the asset, this first image. Okay, choose. Yeah, these are also we have some options also here. So it depends on your choice whether you want to fill or you want to skip that. It depends on you. So I will I will click on commit button, and then we can see we have that image whatever we have in that asset. It is showing here as part of our content, homepage content. So this is one thing, and the second and last thing, I will create a footer for that. So I will again use that. I will use text and image, and then I will use bottom location, and I will not put anything in that headline. I will use this simple footer in here in the text. Yeah, and then I will even not use any image for that. I will simply click commit this line, and you can see here we have this footer in the last. So this is what we have done, and there are so many options. If you want to add more images, more content, more text, more links, then uh, you can again use this option. Yeah, this one, new main component, and you can add multiple things in your page. So this is a very basic and very simple example I am giving. So I am taking only one image and a small part of content. So you can see inside that we have these many options. It depends on your choice what you want to select and what you want to keep your page as part of content. So this is done, and now we will see the preview of page. Yeah, now we can see. Yeah, so we have correctly implemented our content here, and now we are going to push this, but before that, what we had to do, first we have to go to the asset, you can say here, asset app, and you have to push that image first from author to public server. So we have to go here, assets, and here we have these images. So I will take this one, and I will publish this image from author to public, because it is part of content, so it will be available, it should be available at public server. And also I before that I will show you we don't have anything related to this at public server. So I will log out from here, and I'm going to log in to public server. Yeah, this one, and yeah, now this open. Yeah, this one. Yeah, yeah, now what, same username password I will use, super user, and I will go inside that. Here you can see we have nothing inside the page as well as the assets. This is, and this is assets. Yeah. So what I will do right now, I will log out from this public, and again I will log in to author server, and then I will first I will push the asset, and then I will push the page, and then I'll show you how it looks like after publishing. Yeah, so I will take this asset and I will push this to public server. I will use link publish here. Now you can see, you will get after completion, you will get the notification. So yeah, you can see here this is correctly or successfully published. And now I will move to page, and here I will preview, not preview, I will commit this page. Yeah, I will publish this by using this option. So you can also see here it is successfully published, and now this is done from author side. So I will log out from author server, because whatever content we have created, it is successfully published to public server. So here we do not have anything to do. Only we have to check at the public server whether we have successfully received that content from author to public server. Yeah, now I'll log in to public server, super user, super user. Yeah, here you can see the page. We have that home page, and the asset what I have committed from author, it is correctly showing here. And we can go the home page, and we can also see the preview. It is same like what we have in author server. So this is we have created at the author, and we have pushed to public server. And now I'll show you how it looks like at the browser side. So for browser, we need to again use this URL till here, and yeah, then I have to put home. So yeah, this will be look like in terms of your website, it will be look like this. Here you will have that information what you have created. Anything you want to change, you can change at the author side, and again you have to publish those changes, and after that publish it, after that publishing, that all the content will be reflected here. So this is your website view, you can say. This URL or host, it can be replaced by your static IP as well as the domain name. This is it depends on your you can say requirement. And apart from this, one thing I just wanted to tell you, that is some kind of you can say uh, modification you have to do, because if I log out from this public instance, then you will not able to see this URL. Yeah, so we have to do a small arrangement for that. again we have to log in this server, because whatever content it is received from author server by public server, it is based on anonymous user. So we have to change at the security side, we have to change uh, the access credential, you can say ACL. So yeah, I have to go to the security, and here we have that roles, we have this user, and then I have to go to the edit role. Yeah, now we have that access control list, and here we have to use this, yeah, this option. We have to put, either we can use read only or read write, anything we can use in that, and then I have to change this, and after that I will log out from here, and then I will use this URL. Okay, there is one more change we have to change in that. For user, again we have to go to the security, and here we have roles, this one, edit role, web access, here we have to put cat and post. Save this. Now I will log out, and then I will, yeah, now you can see we have to use we have to modify that anonymous user. You have to provide the access, and after that you can see that content what you have created, it is successfully published, and it can be seen as part of your website. So this is what we have discussed in this video, and now I will stop myself here, and the next video we will learn something else. Please subscribe, like and comment. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks, bye bye.